Well, today we are going to learn something new, and we have been working on vowels A, E, I, O, U, and we've been working on their short sound. So A says A, E says E, I says I, O says ah, and U says are the short sounds, and that's what we've been using this year, and that's what we've been using in our words that we're learning and things like that. Well, today we're going to add something new, and we're going to start learning long vowels. And what happens is the long vowels say their names. Okay, so before A would say ah, and we would have the smiley on top of it. Well, now it's going to be different, and today we're going to use A as a long vowel, which means A is going to say A. A says its name. Okay, so we're going to learn some new characters today. You have these in your packet of things, and so what you're going to do is you're going to find these two characters. This is Miss Long. Miss Long is named Miss Long because the sound that she makes is the long vowel sound. She has a long dress or skirt on, and you can see the line right there. So what's going to happen now is before we would use the smiley, and now we're going to use the line to show the long sound. So this is Miss Long, and this is Marker E. Marker E is a dog. You have both of them on a page, and what I want you to do is I want you to cut out Miss Long, and I want you to cut out Marker E, and I gave you 2 popsicle sticks in your plastic bag. I want you to go ahead and either glue or tape the popsicle sticks on them after you cut them out, and then you can use them. You can even put letters in between on a paper, but I just want you to remember Miss Long and Marker E. Yours look a little bit different than mine. Mine are a little bit older, but you'll find them in your packet for today. Okay, so that's something extra I want you to do today is to cut them out, practice your scissor skills, and glue the popsicle sticks or tape them on. Okay, so what happens is Miss Long is the long sound for the long vowel, so she's going to be an A today. Okay, so we have her here as an A. Marker E is at the end, and you do not hear Marker E. Okay? So Marker E has to be here in the words to make the words make sense, but you're not going to hear him. Before, when we had an E, we would say eh, like in the middle of pet or bed or something like that. Today, Marker E is on the end. The E's are on the end, and you're not going to hear them. But the E still has to be there. When the E is there, and you see it, even though you don't hear it, it makes the A say its name. So it makes the A say A. And that's what makes these words. Okay? So I spelled some out for you here. This is the word save. When you hear the word save, you hear the A in it, save, but you don't hear the E. Okay? If we heard the E, it would say something like save A or something like that, and that would be the wrong word. Marker E is quiet. You don't hear him, but he's super, super important. Okay? So we have the word save. These are rhyming words. We have the word wave, cave, and gave. Okay? So they all have Miss Long in them, the A. The A says its name, long A says A, and they all have Marker E, who is quiet. Marker E says nothing, but is so, so important. Okay, so we have save, wave, cave, and gave. We hear our A, we don't hear our E, but he's still there. Okay, we also can have words that have a K. So if you look on this side, we still have Miss Long. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and write the line on top so we know it's a long A. What makes it a long A? Because Marker E is at the end, even though we don't hear him. Okay, so we're going to hear A say its name, This is the word take. Okay, we're going to talk about each of these words. They rhyme all the way down. Take. Here's a boy taking cookies, and he's sad because he shouldn't do that. Take. Make. Okay, here's a girl making some crafts, so we could say make. Rake. You use a rake to get the leaves up in fall. Rake. Lake. I drew some water there for a lake. We talked about lakes a few weeks ago. Lake. Bake. Okay, here's somebody baking a cake or something. Here's our cake. Birthday cake, so bake the cake. And then on the bottom we have a snake. We can even have 2 letters in the beginning if we want to. But because we have our A that's long, because of marker E here, we still have it saying A, even though there's 2 letters in the front. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to say the word and I want you to say it after me. Save, wave, cave, gave, take, make, rake, lake, bake, cake, snake. Okay? Look on the board. Remember, our new character, Miss Long, find her in your packet, marker E. Miss Long says the long sound. So she says her name, which is A today. Marker E is always an E at the end, but never says anything. You do not hear him, but he's still there and very important. Okay? You're going to see a lot of these words on your papers today. I'm going to send you another video and explain what you need to do. And I'm also going to tell you a little story about Miss Long and marker E and something that happened one day. I'm going to tell you that story, okay? So remember, now instead of saying ah for A today, we're going to say its name. We're going to say A.